Hello and welcome back to another Hearthstone video. So this time we're going to be having a look at the new expansion, which is called the Shade of Naxxramas. Now the whole thing's actually pretty cool, and the way it works is you get the very first wing for free until September, but then after that you're going to have to fork up some either cash or gold. So each wing is $6.99 or £4.99 or 700 gold. However, there are a bunch of bundles. I'll just throw a little table of the pricing up on the screen. So this actually isn't an expansion. They are differentiating between expansions and adventures. This is an adventure, and I guess adventure just means, you know, single player solo thing. Now, there are three different modes here for Naxxramas. There's normal, class challenge, and heroic. Normal basically has 3 bosses per wing and 5 wings, so that's fine. You kill Kel'Thuzad at the end, and at the end of every boss, you'll get 2 cards, which is great because the new Nax cards are really awesome. I'll put a link to a list of them or something in the description of the video, but they're basically, for the most part, all around, sort of surrounding the death rattle mechanic, which has been sort of underutilized in the game, so that's definitely pretty cool. Okay, so that's the normal mode. Then there are class challenges. These unlock class-specific cards. They basically give you a pre-made deck of a certain class, and obviously it's supposed to be rather challenging, so that's what's going on there. And then finally, there's the heroics. Now, if you beat all the heroics, I think you get a legendary card back thingy, but they are very hard. The heroics are no joke. You're going to need a very carefully constructed deck to take down one of the bosses. So I'll probably just do one match of every kind just to show you what it's like. Let's see. We'll go against, we'll go against Anubrakan. There you go. As you can see, Kel'Thuzad likes to just sort of chip in and talk to us. Now, one of the nice things about this is it's actually got some new music. You'll see that once we get into the game, but the new music really is pretty great. So, let's get into the match. Now, I'm currently going to be using a rogue, and this is a spell power rogue, so it's a bit of a different deck, but I do like the rogue for this. This guy's hero power is pretty cool. So, right, we don't want the head crack, but the others will do. Now, each of these bosses has a unique hero power. This guy will, for the cost of 2 mana, summon in a 3-1, just sort of regular Nairobian. That's obviously a bit of a problem. However, it's quite nice for rogues because you can just Blade Flurry and take out a whole bunch of them. Alright, here's one of the new Curse of Naxxramas cards. So, if I play a minion that has a battle cry, it's going to cost 2 more. That can really sort of hurt some decks, actually. Now, unfortunately, I just don't have anything that's really good against this, so I'm just going to get my weapon and whack him once. I don't think there's anything else there, which really would have made sense. Now, once that dies, then my Blade Flurry becomes very useful, because it would sort of clear out those guys. Okay, so I'm thinking... what am I thinking? So, we could Shiv, which is useless. I think Dalaran Mage would be nice just to get the spell power going. Okay, we'll do that. That really opens us up to some more interesting things next turn. There's the Shade of Naxxramas, another new card. Oh, they're going straight forward. Interesting. So at the start of your turn, it gains 1/1. It's rather scary. Now then, what are we going to do? Well, unfortunately, I don't have 5 mana. If I did, that would have been lovely. So, I think we attack this, just so we can kill off these 2 guys. Then we Fan of Knives, which clears most of his board. And, well, we could Cold Blood that, but frankly, I don't want to Cold Blood something that only has 1 health, so we'll just finish that off with our weapon. Okay, so that worked out rather nicely. Here's another new card. Now, this is pretty crazy in that it's a 2/8 for 3, but look at its death rattle. Once you kill this thing, it's going to put an opponent from or a minion from your opponent's deck into the battlefield for them. That's very powerful. However, right now I'm in a bit of a sort of odd spot, really. I don't have anything. He's got a strong taunt. Yeah, actually, this is rather problematic. So the first thing we need to do is get something going on the board. I don't want to waste the Ancient Mage, so I'm just thinking we'll put the Mana Addict in for now, because at least that will soak up blows if he decides to go for it. And we can... it's really annoying that I can't do this with any spell power, but this would do a decent enough amount of damage, I suppose. Okay, I've got to bear in mind that it's generally okay to sort of sink some cards into that Death Lord, because obviously you know, he will put a card into, you know, on the board for me for free, so it's not too bad. Alright, this is good, actually. No, it's not good. It's not good. Crap. Right, so we could do 1 damage to everything, but... So I think what we do is... this... Then we Blade Flurry. I know this is, like, horrifically inefficient, but then we use this. At least this is going to put something on my board. And, oh, it's Cobalt Geomancer. That's actually good. And now that this is pumped up to 5-1, we'll use it to take that out. What was it? Death Rattle again? Its Death Rattle was return a friendly minion to your hand, so obviously that didn't affect. Oh, Instant Frostbolt. So they don't just use Nax cards, they actually use quite a lot. And yeah, they do feel, I wouldn't say competitive decks, but at least relatively different and interesting decks. So I'm going to play this, and I'm actually just going to, first of all, buff this guy up, because a 5-4 with spell power is very good. And, yeah, okay. So another Ambusher. They are always a bit of a problem. Alright, he actually played into what I wanted him to do there, which is pretty good. Oh, Sinister Strike, lovely. Well, not lovely for now, but I mean in general. So we're going to do this. It's going to kill a lot. How we get 2 Sinister Strikes. Not particularly what I wanted. I think I may play that Ancient... No, because this could die next turn. And I want to save these for when I have at least 2 Spell Power minions, so... What shall we do? We're just going to go for the face. And I'll get myself a new weapon. Alright, next turn. So, the normal modes, as you can see, are definitely very doable. Okay, yeah. That played into what I wanted pretty well. He's going to try to go for my face now. So... I could Ogre Magi then do this. No, that would result in a lot of things in my board dying. Okay. We could just... you see, I don't know how this Death Rattle is going to work, which is a little bit concerning. Still, though, I don't want anything else to be hit, so we are just going to go right into that. Everything's going to be damaged. Should I take 5 damage to the face? I'm going to say yes, because I really do rely on spell power. And now I'm going to have... Oh, wait, you know what, that's actually fine. Yeah, whatever. Next turn we'll have insane spell power. Oh, Locust Swarm. That's not good. How much does it cost? 7. Wow, that's a really expensive one. Okay, so things are looking a little bit better now. This guy is going to take an absolute crap ton of damage from my 2 Sinister Strikes. In fact, he's going to take 14 damage. Excellent. Actually, no, he's nearly dead. That's very annoying. So the question is, do I sort of trade across here? I think I will, because that's not dead yet, and I don't want him to pull any bullshit and kill me, essentially. Oh, Mortal Coil. Lovely. Ah, Mortal Coil. It's a really cool card. Actually, I do like it. Alright, so he puts up a Death Lord. And a Web Lord, which honestly is not much of a problem. And then the Skitterer. The question is, does it matter? Right. So we can kill the Death Lord. Yeah. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. Damn it, you see that head crack? It's 1 damage short. So the reason I am killing this is because do I take the face damage? Well, I'm going to take 2 damage from this guy no matter what, right? So it's okay to take the face damage to get a little... Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. I've already attacked. Herp. What do we get? An Ogre Magi. Oh, which means that our head crack's going to kill him. Yeah. Fantastic. Alright, so that was a pretty fun game. Now, every single one of the new heroes, or enemies, I suppose, in the Curse of Naxxramas does have their own unique hero power. So I'll run you over them, but I won't do every single fight. Because obviously it would be a very long video if I did. So, she's got Rain of Fire. Now, this costs 2 mana, but fires a missile just like Arcane Missiles. But it does 1 missile for every single card in your opponent's hand. So if I have, say, 9 cards, I'm going to be hit by 9 damage randomly distributed between everything I have, including my hero. That hurts so much. So, it's a pretty crazy card. Now we have Mexina. She's a little bit annoying. Web Wrap costs 3, and it will put a random one of my guys, you know, my things on my board, my minions, that's the word, back into my hand. So, she can really just destroy any plans that you have for a game. Right, with that done, I suppose I'll show you a class challenge. Now then, there's one for the Druid, one for the Rogue. The Druid one seems to be against a Grand Widow, I think it's failing it anyway, that wants to rush you down. At least that's what's happened every time I've tried it. I'm not too sure about the Rogue one, but let's have a go at this, because I can also just show you a different hero. And then we'll round it off by doing a Heroic, in which, look, I'll probably die, because the Heroics are actually pretty challenging in this. Now, I had a decent bit of luck with this aggro Paladin that I have, so I think I'm going to go for that again. The Rogue just sort of fell over every time I tried to do it in a Heroic encounter. Anyway, so I forgot to show you what the rewards for this are. Actually, yeah, there it is, Poison Seeds. This is a Druid card, and it's what you get if you complete this challenge. It destroys all enemy minions and replaces them with 2/2 Treants. Now, the thing is, it destroys them, so it's going to trigger their Death Rattle ability. Now, I don't really want that at the minute. And the thing is, if you... Well, it's not all enemy, it's all of them. But the problem with it is that if you use it in your turn, then the enemy's Treants are going to be able to attack you instantly, whereas your ones will still be, you know, asleep. So I'm not really too sure how useful it is in most circumstances, honestly.
Bring out your dead.
Alright, there's a new card for Naxxramas, so whenever she plays a Death Rattle card, that's going to gain 1/1, which isn't too good. Should I destroy that? I think I might, actually, because, trust me, it can be really problematic. Yeah. Should I use the Innervate now to play this? I don't think so. Actually, again, Naturalize is useless here. I hate that card. I mean, maybe it's okay at the very late game only if you're taking out something extremely powerful like a Legendary, but I don't know. I'm going to end the turn because I don't want to have, like, 1 useless mana for my Innervate. Oh yeah, there's a Hero Power. Ouch. That actually worked out pretty well, me waiting. So we got a swipe, that's pretty good. We'll just play that. Again, no real reason to do any of this stuff, so let's just continue. Puts out the coin, and in another new Naxxramas card. This is pretty good. So this is the Necro Knight. If you destroy the Necro Knight, it will kill the minions that are next to it. Now that, Naturalize, that kind of draws even, I suppose. In any case, there's no point in attacking there. If this thing dies, it just summons 2 spiders. So, what do I do? Well, I'm just... this is a really annoying situation. Because I don't know if I want to kill this Necro Knight or not. And none of these cards are particularly useful in this situation. I don't want to just Hero Power and go, but this would be a waste of a Mark of Nature. See, this is the thing about the challenge decks. They don't really... or the challenges for the classes, they don't exactly give you an optimal deck. They kind of do try to make it some sort of challenge. I think I might just go for the face and then naturalize that next turn. Oh, this is weird. Actually, you know, every time I've done one of these, there has been a very just strange game. Huh. So, the enemy has played 2 Necro Knights together. I'm just going to naturalize here. Perfect. Stone Skin Gargoyle. Now, I'll show you how that actually synergizes very well with some of the other things that I have. So, they're dead. Now this, at the start of your turn, it will get back to full health. So, if we buff it up with a Mark of Nature and a Mark of the Wild, it gets pretty crazy. So we're going to do that. Going to Innervate. The question is, do I want it to definitely survive and give it... I think I'm actually just going to give it the attack. And then the Mark of Wild can buff its health up next turn. So, yeah, as you can definitely see, weird matches going on here. So there's a Death Charger. It's a charge, but its Death Rattle is that it will do 3 damage when it dies to the person who summoned it. So it's a bit of a bizarre card in that way. Here's our Ooze. Lovely. If only I had 1 spell power, it would make this swipe so good. In fact, since I kind of want this to die anyway, I may just do a swipe here. Put this sort of straight in. So this will die, but we'll death rattle into the 2 smaller ones. Then I'm not going to Echoing Ooze, because they're not very powerful, and I think I'd rather just Mark of the Wild this. Now, an interesting thing about playing against this particular hero, or, well, villain, I suppose, is that if you keep a lot of things in your hand, or in your deck, or yeah, your hand, she's going to punish you hard with this hero ability. So it just leads to this really bizarre form of play. Right. Now, the Dancing Swords are kind of problematic in that they only... I definitely want to kill them. Actually, no, I don't need to. I can just go for the face. Yeah, what the hell am I thinking? I'm just going to play everything, go for the face. At the end of the day, she's got a giant taunt to get through. That's going to heal itself if she doesn't kill it next turn. So, yeah, I think we may have won this, actually. Nice. I think that Stone Skin Gargoyle combination is just insane because of the way that you need to kill it in 1 turn. So it's very nice. Oh, I got a... Oh, there's a Hogger in this deck. Interesting. Boom. Right up to 6 health again. I mean, I feel bad, but anyway, that's her dead. I think that was a very good match. Okay, so next we're going to be trying out a Heroic, in which we will probably die. I just won that card. And the... What's it? It's not showing it? No, it's not. Well, the one that you win for this is the Anubar Ambusher. So when it dies, it's going to return a random friendly minion to your hand. So that could be good for you, could be bad for you. It all depends. Anyway, time for a Heroic. This is going to hurt a lot. Now then, Anubar will... Well, all these guys will have 45 health, but they get souped up hero powers. So his Skitter will summon a 4/4, which is insane. Her Rain of Fire will only cost 1, so she basically does it every turn. And Mexina is mad. Return 2 random enemy minions to your opponent's hand, but it costs nothing. As in, that's going to happen all the time, so I suppose going against Mexina with a Battlecry focused deck would be really cool. My Paladin isn't that though, so I think we may just go against her. And we'll see how that goes. Yeah, weird. You know, these Heroics really are pretty different, and honestly, I think they are a lot of fun. It's well done. Honestly, it is pretty innovative doing a full-on PvE thing that actually works and that is challenging within a collectible card game like this, so... Definitely, I think Blizzard are doing a good job. It's going to be fun once more the wings unlock on a week-by-week basis. Okay. Oh. 2 equalities. Okay, I don't think we want that. I think I might just keep that because if... What do you call it? The guy that's the 2/8 taunt, if he comes up, equality's very nice. Also, I get an Iron Beak Owl. That's actually really good because a lot of... Oh, boom. Equality Consecration. Can't use that until I have 6 mana, but hey, it's nice to have, I suppose. So yeah, just a 1-cost Rain of Fire that does 4 damage. Completely balanced. Oh, wow, really? Crap, this is not good. She can nearly kill me with Rain of Fires. I mean, he's dead. Ah, jeez. Maybe summon a Death Rattle, gain 1/1. Okay, we can't let that get up. But I hate having to just instantly run the Wolf Rider into it. However, it would just be killed by Rain of Fire next turn anyway. Yeah. It's weird. You definitely need to build up a decent board here. Oh, wow. Look at that. Also, the cards get beefed up a bit. So this was usually a +1 attack. Now it's a +3. So, stuff's crazy. I think we should silence that. I mean, I'm already at 19 health. That's crazy. That's really crazy. So, right. We're going to silence that so she doesn't beat me to death. I'll throw up the Argent Squire. At least Avenging Wrath will be useful soon. Now, one of the reasons why you do... let's use that. One of the reasons why you do need a decent enough board here is because that Rain of Fire is just going to single target you so hard. Oh, wow. Right. Again, we can't even do the Equality Consecration. I'm just going to Hammer of Wrath this. Already, like, I'm at half health. It's insane. It really is insane. And I'm just going to get these guys to attack her, because honestly, these are going to die to Equality Consecration, so I'll just wait. Another Rain of Fire, which is probably going to clear my... Yep, clear my board, nearly kill me, of course. Dark Cultist is a problem. Yeah. So, I'm just going to go with the reliable thing. Now, of course, this is going to give him a 4/4. And because of this stupid Irubian Egg. But... I don't know, maybe if this game lasts, like, I know, if I die next turn, I'll probably just go... Oh, the Death Rattle from the other guy buff that up. Yeah, I may be dead. Wow. You see how insane this is? You see how insane this is? Oh, Naxxramas. Yeah, you're going to need to construct a deck to take these out specifically, I think. Oh, we could do another Equality and Consecration. Screw it, I mean, we may as well try to live. Actually, it's really important that I empty as much of my hand as possible, so that she doesn't just kill me with Rain of Fire. Still, I'm probably dead. Oh yeah, I'm dead next turn. I mean, boom, gone. Yeah, she's very powerful. Okay, let's just use the same deck against the Nubrakan. That could be fun. Yeah, these heroics are pretty damn legit. Actually, well, you know what? I'll use the Armor Warrior. I'll use the Armor Warrior, but not against the Nubrakan. I'll use it against her. Or, well, see, I kind of want to play against Mexina, but I don't have anything that... Like, I don't have any decks that would really be too good against that, but screw it. Let's just go against her with... I suppose with the Weapon Warrior, because that would sort of mitigate her hero power. I mean, it is crazy. Return 2 of your opponent's cards to their hand with 0 mana cost. Now, of course, these are, like, you can't use their hero abilities or anything like that, but... Oh! And she starts with 2 things on the field. Of course! Of course, that's completely reasonable. Ah, right, we don't need 2 slams. Hopefully, I don't even know if I have a 1-drop in this. Okay, well, at least there's an Arcanite Reaper for when I will eventually need it. So, she's already going to have a pretty full board because of these Haunted Creepers. However, it's pretty good with the Berserker. Oh, crap. Yeah. So this is a thing. Okay, I think we should... You see, damn, even the Death Rattle on that Web Spinner helps her. Though, if I Cruel Taskmaster, and then she does her Web Wrap... Well, we'll see what the AI wants to do here. Would the AI be willing to let me use the Battlecry again? It would. Okay, that's interesting. Very interesting. Oh, Gargoyle. Now that's a problem. And already I'm beginning to take heavy enough damage. Right. We can't afford Weaponsmith. I'm just going to put the Berserker there. Because even if he attacks the Gargoyle into the Berserker, then I can still slam it next turn, because it won't heal up until Mexina's next turn. So that should be okay. Oh wait, of course, Web Wrap. Meaning I never have minions. And now she's got a Patriarch. Right, so we need to kill that. We definitely need to kill that. Or, well... I mean, this is just weird, isn't it? This is just so weird. We can't even slam things. Well, at least we can do something later on with the charge. Like, that will help me out with my minions, but until then, what to feckin' do? Because I can't play 2 minions. I just can't. I'm gonna slam something. Now, slamming this is bad because I'll take more damage. Slamming this is bad because it'll just heal. So we need to slam this. As much as I don't really want to. So that will gain attack. Okay, so next turn, I won't really have the mana to do anything interesting with the Raider. Screw it, I'll just play that for the sheer hell of it and see if Mexina does anything about it. Yeah, does that about it. Oh, wow. Yeah, so you're going to need to construct a deck against this shit. You really will need to. Perhaps the Armor Warrior would have been able to fare for a little bit longer, but... Yeah, weirdness. I think we should just slam that. Yeah, I don't want that living any longer. Plus, I kind of want a card. Oh, wait, slam only gives the card if it survives. I'm really dumb. Well, I mean, we could always do this, but I don't see any point. I get no benefit from it. Screw it, we'll just play that for no reason, because I know what's going to happen. We'll just play them both. I'll show you what it's like when she Web Wraps all of your minions. Oh man, this is so good. I think I'd really ideally just need to do this as a mage. Spectral Knight can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. That thing is powerful. Wow. Wow, that thing's crazy. Right. Hey, Frothing Berserker, which is going to be completely useless. So let's just... We shall play this, and I ideally really want to buff that up with the weapon, but I think I'd be dead by the time I could do that. Yeah, I probably would be. We'll do this. Oh wait, no, I can't play the Leaper Gnome, so... Well, is there anything cunning that I can do here? I suppose I could attack that, which will buff that up, so... that just gives the opponent even more damage, and she's just going to web rat me. Yeah. Oh, this is hilarious. This is absolutely hilarious. Oh, dear. And then a Sea Giant. Oh, Kel'Thuzad. Wow. Has he even attacked with this yet? Yeah, I think he has. So, I think this was fun for some reason, but I'm not particularly sure why. I mean, we could do this and, like, attack directly into... nothing. Wow. So there you go, that's a little bit of a look at this. If I somehow work out decks for defeating the Heroics, which I probably will soon enough, then I'll do a full-on me versus Heroic Naxxramas build. But I just thought it was worth showing you these Heroics with a regular, just fun deck that a regular person would use that isn't completely built around the Heroic, just to give you an idea of how sort of A, hard they are, and B, just how unique their mechanics are. I think it's also really cool the way that your opponent's cards are buffed up for the Heroic encounter as well. It really does make for a complete challenge. Now, there is one thing here. These cost $5.99 each. Or, of course, you can buy them for the bundle. I think, what's the bundle again? $5.99 British pounds, by the way. So $17.49 for the entire thing. $4.99 even pounds, not $5.99. So for 17 or 18 quid, do I think this is okay? I mean, replayability-wise, you've got some fun with the Heroic encounters. You do get a lot of cards from this. And I suppose, overall, I just say, like, I feel more comfortable spending gold in this. But at the very least, the first wing is free, and you can decide if this is worthwhile or not after trying that. So that's basically it for this video. Hope you enjoyed the Curse of Naxxramas, and of course, just go play it. It's a thing you get for free for the next month, so there really is no reason not to. Anyway, that's it for me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.